Hello, darlings. I've done it again. I felt better this morning, so I've charged around like an idiot. I've made cannelloni from scratch. Well, I didn't make the tubes, but And suddenly my legs just have gone, fuck you. And now they hate me. So that's lovely. So I'm going to sit here wincing a bit. But, hey. One of those occasions where I'm ever so pleased to see that I forgot to take my meds, because it explains why I've got owies, which means very shortly I will feel better. Also, I'm having very weird eye makeup day today. I think I got my angle and my dangle wrong. So I'm going to whip out these, because also you can see how boss-eyed I am. My contact lenses do not correct my astigmatism for full. So I am... Oh, sorry if you find this gross, but hey, it's real life. You get real life with me. And hopefully my makeup will look a little bit better for being hidden by glass. Hello, my darlings. What's that noise? Postman's bin. Oh, today we are the random people all the way. We reckon. Or is there a middle ground? Ripley, darling.
Coffee, 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 coffee.
Clinkies, all you ADHD lovers out there, she's in full effect. I am. One, I've had a shower and I feel so much better, but two, I've touched up the hair dye because this red had just gone crazy. I was actually orange when I woke up this morning and I could not be dealing it. Can you hear a dog, Caroline? Can you? Ripley's giving it all she can give. She's in the living room now, which she shouldn't be. The living room door should be closed. I didn't even notice earlier that it was open. I just stomped straight past it and into the kitchen, for where I would place several tubes filled with... Oh, Simp! Oh, you naughty kitten! Oh, thank you. But yes, you're a very naughty kitten, Simp. You know you don't have to do that. Hey, God. Actually, I haven't said hello. Here I go, swinging low, haven't a clue what she's doing. Right, let's have a look. Okay then, Angel. Hello, my sausage. You've got first choice of colours. Nubsy. Yeah, I thought that jelly bean was yours. Let's get that over and done with. Caroline. Hello again, darling. Simp. Hello, gorgeous. I know, and yeah, I am going to have a quick chat with everybody about that. Draco, howdy doody, coffee running. Oh, let me see. The naughty out of bounds area. Actually, they are allowed in the living room. I'm just, one of them, we think Ripley, occasionally gets herself a bit over anxious and throws up. It's not like it happens every day or anything, but we try to make sure that they're restricted to areas where we can get to them quicker. But it's like I say, it's not every day, so it's probably not much of a panic. Have you finished? Have you? Huh? 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 Sorry. I heard that bounce off the walls then. You're not even going to come and acknowledge your noisiness? Ripples? She's like, I'm going to the bedroom, I'm in trouble. Apple. Oh, for fuck's sake. Give me a second. Let me go see what's going on and we'll get started. I promise. I promise. Fuck's sake. Ew. That's nasty. It's nasty. Ew, that was disgusting. Disgusting. That was a particularly bad one. I'd apologise for you guys not seeing it, but it was minging. Why should you have to put up with it? Oh, anyway, I think the kids are just coming home from school. They are absolutely... Walk. That's her, completely. That's the look. She is gorgeous, but she does get herself wound up. She does. She gets herself wound up. Sorry, I just picked up a pair of glasses and got very confused, but of course I've got one on my face, so that'll be the other ones. Oh dear, darlings, I am a tiz today. I got all my organisation out this morning, and now I don't know where the fuck I am. Anyway, yeah, so basically I woke up this morning, my first thought was, oh, I feel better, because I did not feel good yesterday. And I sort of got to 7 o'clock, and it's like this little alarm in my head went, you're stopping now. So I literally abruptly ran for the house. Yeah, I had a bit of a look because I needed to set up vids for later in the week, just get that all out of the way. So I had a quiet look while I de-streamed and listened to the rest of Jake David's stream, took part in a game of marbles. It was very fun. And then, yeah, I had a big bath, and then crawled into bed, whereupon Gregory presented me with reheated leftovers, and I snuggled up with the dogs and just had a lovely, relaxing night. I mean, it was still gone 1 o'clock before I fell asleep because it's me and my brain doesn't like me sometimes. But I... Pouty. There we are. So I actually did get some rest in. And we still got stuff done. We still got stuff done in stream. Yes, we did. Anyway, I did put it up on Discord, but little Simsy has done a new review or ranking of best and worst expansion packs. So I sat and watched that, and oh, it's really good. She's got some brilliant points to make. She's reminded me I had absolutely forgotten about the shark pool. The shark pool, people! So I'll have to have a look and see if that's feasible to add to our list of kills, as I've now decided to remove the vending machine from the Lord Challenge, because in order for that to work, you have to tell somebody to shake the machine. So that, I think, is why literally nothing's happening, because if they don't shake the machine, then nothing's going to go on. So I think it's it's one of those ones where it's a totally interactive death, if that makes sense. So, piranhas from the Amazon. Yes, so, am I a clone? Will explain some things. AI, when it gets confused, does weird stuff. Maybe I am a clone. I'm a clone. Or ADHD. So anyway, so I kind of I avoided the office all morning. I went downstairs. I've made ricotta and spinach cannelloni from the first time ever. So that was cool. So it's ricotta, some leftover goat's cheese from another meal, spinach, pepper and garlic, and then just a pretty standard tomatoey sauce. So I'm looking forward to that tonight, and hopefully there'll be enough left over to provide poor dumpling Gregory with a meal while I'm away, for I am leaving early on my hollybobs, darlings. I am. I was being picked up by my dad on Friday, but where they are holidaying is near my brother's, which is why we're all able to get together and do the family thing this weekend. Unfortunately, we couldn't get any dog sitters, so Gregory's sitting this one out. But we are going to have Greg come over on Sunday, do lunch, quickly catch up with the girls, so at least they've seen Uncle Greg, even if he couldn't make it to their play. Anyway, my brother messaged me yesterday while I was streaming and I didn't see it, and for some reason one of my apps doesn't seem to make an awful lot of noise when I get a message, and so I do keep missing them, and unfortunately that seems to be the only app my brother actively uses, so we do spend a lot of time chasing each other. But anyway, we managed to get to the bottom of it. I chopped my fruit very early today, so I have slightly brown apples, but I don't think anybody will kick a fuss, will they? Piranhas from the Amazon, exactly. Yeah, so Simp, that sounds like it's going to be an excellent add to the game. We'll give that a go next week. So yeah, because of the extra journey, my brother was sort of thinking, he was mulling. He was having a mull, because our main thought was at least one of us should be able to get over there for the girls' play, because we'd promised we'd be there. And just a load of stuff happened. Their cat's ill, so they don't really want to stress the cat out by having 2 new dogs appear. They've also, because they thought we were going to stay with my mum and dad, they'd invited a family to come and stay with them. And then it turns out my mum and dad can't have dogs at their place. If they'd have stayed in the caravan, they could have. They can't tow the caravan because their car hasn't got the right equipment on it, because you have to have a certain type of car now. Palaver. Anyway, so my brother's found out he's in the office tomorrow, which is just up the road. So me and my bro are going to have a little road trip. He's going to pick me up when he finishes mid-afternoon, and we are going to stomp off into the sunset. Coffee in hand, hopefully. So I have cancelled tomorrow as well. I don't know why. It's been the same. I've got a couple of apps that cause me bother. One, I switched off on Messenger. We have a group chat for Pokemon Go. And I like being in the group because I don't get to see many of those folks anymore since we moved. So I do like having the app, the group, and I don't want to leave. But I don't want to hear the pinging constantly. So I switched off the ping for that app, that group. Turned off the ping for everything. So I've told everybody don't message me on that app. People still do, but I just try to remember to check once a day to make sure and see. Anyway, and then for some reason, WhatsApp doesn't always ping. It has got a ping, and occasionally I hear the ping. But a lot of the time, I'll go in, I've not had a ping from it. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I think maybe I need to check my notifications. I think you're right. There probably is. Maybe I've turned off the off-screen notification. That could be it, couldn't it? So if I'm getting a notification during stream where I've normally switched off the ringers, switches off ringers, then maybe I've switched off the visual notification so that when I finish and I scroll through, I don't see it. I wonder if that's what it is. Bouncing ideas off the posse. Guys, sometimes I just need somebody to talk to. I've actually managed to wash. I wrote on my arm. I wrote on my hand like a proper school kid last night. Snake pool, shark pool even. So I'd remember this morning. And then this morning when I looked at my hand, I thought, put it on chat. So I started chatting randomly about it on Discord, but just so it was somewhere in the world for me to remember it. And thankfully now I've said it in front of you guys. Hopefully between the collective we can remember and introduce it to our Lord experience. We have got somebody currently waiting to be hit by a meteor, so we could do a sneaky swap. Or we could let them get hit by a meteor and just try and get her pregnant more than once every 3 episodes. Would be nice. Anyway, how are you guys? How are you? I'm so sorry. How rude of me. How are you doing? What have you been doing today? What have you been up to? I need to know. I need to live vicariously through you. So, Kylie, hello, baby. Can't remember if I said hello to you. Oh, no, Nerbsy. Oh, I hate a sore throat. I get it sometimes because I get symptoms with my fibro/CFS where it feels like I'm getting the flu, which is why sometimes you'll see me being a bit sniffly. Sometimes it's just genuinely hay fever, but sometimes it's just like I'm getting that feeling, and I get that, you know, when you get that arch feeling across the back of your throat where the top of your mouth, the roof of your mouth meets the back. Well, it doesn't meet, but you know what I mean. And that's where you get sore first. That's where I get sore first anyway, and I get that sometimes. And I don't know if it's the gas bagging or if it's just, my mum always gets a sore throat if she's had a heavy night out, so maybe it's hereditary. But I do get it, and I hate a sore throat. I do. I hate a properly sore throat. So I have all sympathy with you, my darling. Feel better soon. Get lozenges and honey down you. Oh, it's exactly what you said. Good stuff. Oh, honey. Yeah, could you imagine? Shark pool written backwards, so when I look in the mirror it said shark pool. Ooh, That's shark bait, isn't it? Anyway, apparently today we are sponsored by Finding Nemo. Anyway, I did want to have a chat with you guys. Having chatted with the mods, the sages, my inspiration and my bollock administrators, I have been feeling a bit icky recently. Now, part of that is weather-related stuff. It's the hay fever, grinds you down. I've been sleeping poorly. There's been some other stuff going on, which I will share with you hopefully very shortly. But it is a situation where I need to think about my health, because either I keep going like this and I get blatted and I'm gone for a week or so because I just need to sleep, or I tame it down a little bit. So, it has been posited to maybe do 4 days a week. Now, I might do that when I start actively doing some of my stuff for YouTube. Might be a consideration. But what I'm thinking of doing at the moment is I'm putting a hard block. 8 o'clock I finish. And I aim to finish whatever I'm doing by 8 o'clock. Not from today, from next week. Okay, we'll have a nice reset over the weekend, and then 8 o'clock is my hard finish. I've been sneaking late. Poor Gregory, downstairs, shooting things. Forgotten he has a missus. But that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to start taking a break pretty much every hour. Because I think just stepping away from the screen will also do me good. Oh, I've just realised I've got a restart thing. Oh, well, hopefully we'll make it through today's session without needing to restart the PC. Ah, hello, Gold Dust, darling. That's it. I'm getting cut off. There have been various threats. Oh, my goodness, Draco. Draco's sharing that he's hosting a cast challenge to go crazy with the extreme violence mod to fill my build's graveyards in the challenge suggestions. If anybody wants to get involved with that, that sounds wicked. I'll have proper nose at that later. Oh, don't leave me. One of the suggestions from the ever irascible Kim. Clinkies. I've got my bat mug today. Clinkies. This is the one with the black inside. Lovely. Less stainage. I'll probably still be able to see. Mind you, I don't drink tea, and I don't think coffee stains as badly as tea, contrary to popular conception. Yeah, Kim decided that for every 15 minutes I go past 8 o'clock, I have to do a jelly bean. I think that's a terrible idea, and I will not be endorsing this. Please don't make me. Sometimes it's necessary. No, it's not. It's not necessary. I'm going to be a good girl. I am going to be a good girl. Are you going to fall off now? See? This ring is now between, the funny shape ring is now between fingers. I probably should get Greg. Oh, mind you, it does fit my thumb. It just looks a bit weird on there, and I can't bend my thumb. Maybe I should get Greg to go at this with some of his tools. See if we can re-round it so I can work out what finger it's to go on and then hammer it so it fits the right finger. I don't know. I think that's why it ended up in my handbag for about 4 months, is I had to take it off because I was threatening to throw it at people. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yes. So I'm going to be a good girl now. Moving onwards, next week we come back bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and we will be sticking to the absolute latest of 8 o'clock finish, okay? So I've told you, I've said it out loud, there's no sneaky snarkiness about it. I will not, sorry, just checking my ring's on the right way up. I mean, you can't see it, it doesn't matter to you, but to me it means something. What was I talking about? Oh yes, I'm going to be finishing before 8 o'clock. That might be a little bit more than 5 to 8. It might be that some nights I might finish nearer the 7 o'clock. I'm actually published as being here. But I'm going to see how it goes. I really would like to stick to 5 days a week as the normal, and the occasional week where maybe I do 4 days and have an extra day for editing or whatever. Because I enjoy doing something every day. If I don't do something every day, I don't feel I've had any rest, because all I've done is sit there and pottered. I've no point to my day, and I'm not very good at holding myself accountable. That's what you guys are here for. So yes, that's going to be the aim from next week onwards. I'm going to get a little bit more healthy in how we do things so that we can continue to do things on the regular. That's the aim, my darlings. Simp, oh my goodness. Can you imagine? Oh, group hug! I missed a group hug. Big group hugs. Group hugs to everybody. Oh, I feel like I've also looked at my exercising. I'm going to give myself a couple of days off of the exercising because I think I'm pushing myself a little hard to keep up with the exercises. So I've had a look at the times, and you can adjust how long each session will run for. So at the moment, I think it's too long for me. I think it's too many reps. So I'm going to adjust that and see if I can keep it a little more acknowledging of what I can and cannot do. Oh my goodness, Simp, no! You can raid? Oh my! Interesting things afoot. I literally get a cut off. Could you imagine? You guys cutting me off by raiding. Oh! The first part of me rather likes the idea of that. So yes, so there we go. So that's going to be the plan from next week. And sort of we'll get up to speed on everything, and get ourselves maybe being just back into that sane gap. Because the problem is, of course, is I'm enjoying myself both playing the game and hanging out with you guys, and I forget that it is still wearing me down, and I think that's just what it is. So I will be a big grown-up lady and do everything properly, like I will. I promise. Why am I getting messages on here? Oh yeah, I went live. That would do it. Ta-ta-da-da! Right, I'm not cute. Never been cute. Never proven. Never proven in a court of law. Darlings. Now, talking of courts of law, don't forget, my darlings, that we do have our Trumpy Wump Tower on the go. Remember, it's a big un. You want to be cracking on with it, my loves. It's a big un. That's right. We are it's the biggest one. It's 8 floors of Trumpy Wump Towers. That's our shell this month. And it's up a couple of weeks' time. So maybe the afternoons I'm not here would be an opportunity for you to get started on doing something fucking ridiculous with it. You may say, why has that suddenly come up? Things are not going well for Donald Trump. That's all I'm saying. But yes, it is absolutely a massive, great, honking build this time. And I heartily suggest you get yourself stuck into it, my darlings. It's up at the end of this month. And we'll be reviewing it as usual last Tuesday of the month. So do get your responses in there. I promise next month I'll do something a little smaller. But only if you complete this one. That's all I'm saying. I think the best way to approach it is to go into it with the perspective of how would a building like this work? And then you can kind of decide, because a lot of these Trump towers and stuff like that, they're not all just flats. You'll have maybe shops on one level. You might have parking on one level. You know, there's lots of different ways it can be done. And as long as there's a little bit of humour and a little bit of fun in it, you don't have to have every single square inch of the place painted gold and stuff like that. So there's lots of options there. Jesus, the kids are being loud today. I wonder if the kids next door have got friends over or something. That might be why. But yeah, so maybe look at it and think each floor devoted to something rather than trying to create a mammoth multi-room monstrosity. And also, you know, I made it on the remains of the museum in the Del Sol Valley build, because it's an elevated one, and it tickled my fancy putting this extra big, you know. So maybe that could be an influence. Maybe do something with some visual stuff in it. Maybe it could be more touristy than livable. You know, there's lots of different things to do. So break it up. Trump's massive house. It can be Trump's massive house if you want. Fill it with bathrooms full of paperwork. Do it. It's your tower to interpret yourself. Like I say, make it more manageable for yourself by saying, right, it's going to be this, it's going to be that, it's going to be the other. Well, I'm not going to make it too easy on you, am I? Evil. Anyway, we've already had some ideas footed and put in place for potential, and I promise, smaller builds in the future. So we have still got challenges to come. So if this one is too big, I totally do get it. I understand it. It's quite a big one. If you do find it's too much to commit to, I absolutely understand. I mean, Trump seems to be going bankrupt, so you could have a few floors of nothingness. Deserted, the odd bit of paper. Do you know what I mean? The options are endless, my love. What the hell's that? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I just caught out the corner of my eye. I had the BBC website up from earlier, and they did it, you know, where they update the screen, and it updated and must have moved the pictures round, and it's the guy who is accused of cutting down the sycamore gap tree, you know, the really distinctive looking one, which was just cut down to a stump near Hadrian's Wall, and everybody in the world was really upset about it because it was iconic, but also it was just an absolute mindless bit of violence for no reason, you know what I mean? And anyway, so they've got a couple of people have gone into court for it today. I'll share the picture with you and see if you can see what I saw. So it was a thumbnail when I saw it. Okay, maybe I'll go back to the main screen and show you it as a thumbnail. See if you can see what I see, because it's in the top right hand corner, just underneath the red news bar. I'll let you guys see it first. Okay. Over here, do you see an ant in a suit? Because I think he looks like an ant in a suit. Let me open the picture up big uns. Do you see what I mean? It's actually the bridge in the background. But I genuinely thought he had not antlers. Antenna? No. What are those things that stick out the top of insects' heads? Oh! Oh my God, no. No more beans. I'm so looking forward to getting to some different beans now. Those beans were great because they were a real novelty, very different, you know what I mean? But some of them are really quite unpleasant. So I'm looking forward to going back to just plain nasty instead of, ick. But yeah, there you go. I saw this as an ant. And there we have it, really. That was my brain. My brain on crack. Feelers. Could be feelers, Angel. Feelers, maybe. Oh, suddenly I've got a bigger quaff. There we go. Antennae. It is antennae. That's what I thought, but I kept saying antenna, like a car antenna. And, yeah. The old dear needs a bit of a break, doesn't she? Oh, my God. And on a pleasing note, oh, my God, who won the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef? I was under the impression that Kendrick Lamar had pounded him with multiples, but I could be wrong. Is anybody actually interested in that whole thing? It was quite interesting, some of the accusations that were made against Drake, I won't lie to you. But I've never been a fan of Drake, and I don't think I'd know Kendrick Lamar if I tripped over him. Wrong age group. Not my demographic, I'm afraid. And Drake I'm aware of because I was vaguely aware of him being in a wheelchair on telly. But that's it, really. Was he in a wheelchair or was he blind? No, blind was one of Ant and Dec, wasn't it? Yes. Anyway, so today I am sponsored by Random. She's random. Oh, Angel, that sounds like a class act. Caroline, I'm so sorry. I have a special kind of visuality. Even Greg looks at me. I mean, I'm fairly sure Greg's got ADHD as well. Greg looks at me and he says, I don't get it. I don't get what your brain is doing right now. Oh my goodness, I've just realised I had 3 things I was supposed to do of a medical implementation level. I don't want to adult. Don't make me adult. I'm not good at it. Okay, I fess up. I am always random. Oh. I had the last of my matcha this morning. Not the last of it, the last of the syrupy matcha I'd made up. To my special requirements and had then put in a jar to ooze. Oh, it was lovely. And I tried, my wrap today was scrambled eggs with a little bit of the leftover spinach cheesy mix in it, rather than dirty another pan if I'm honest. I had that. Sorry, I've just realised that I haven't got my earphones in, so that's probably going to have been really echoey, isn't it? Oh my goodness, Caroline, I worry for you, my love. I worry you're not getting enough sleep. You poor munchkitty. What was I saying? Oh yes, scrambled eggs, avocado, bit of tomato, and my, not sauerkraut, the Korean stuff, kimchi. I always want to say sauerkraut. Kimchi. I'm enjoying the kimchi. I'm not sure it's something I'd have in all the time, but I do enjoy it, and I know where I can get a tin should the urge come upon me, so it's not like it's something difficult to get hold of. So yes, I have enjoyed my kimchi, but I have to say every time I have it, I need to eat standing above a sink because so many juices come out. The juice sings. Anyway, I've launched the game, as you've probably guessed in the background. So, where have we got to last time? Let's get us over. Oh, we were doing the 4th floor, weren't we? Oh, yes. So, we got a grade B on the first case we did, which was missing, which was about the kids and the guy searching for the lost kids. Well, it's cabbage based. Sauerkraut is German. It is also pickled, but it's more vinegary, whereas sauerkraut is more sauerkraut. Kimchi is more, it's like sour, like it's been pushed over the edge rather than pickled, but it is technically pickled. It is different, it's very different. And also kimchi, spankingly hot. Spankingly hot. I managed to eat it without mayonnaise today though, but it is quite spankingly hot. I enjoy kimchi. I enjoy sauerkraut, but it's been a long time since I've had sauerkraut. I'm enjoying kimchi, but I understand why a lot of people don't particularly enjoy it. It has got a sour taste. It's like hot and sour. And I would definitely always want to eat it with something that had a creamy aspect, like my scrambled eggs were creamy texture, you know. It is hot. I don't know if you can get it made less hot, but it is very hot, the one I've got. And I don't think, I mean, it's not even a homemade one, my one, obviously it's mass produced tin stuff, but I don't know if you can make it without the heat, thinking about it. I have seen people make it, and I think some of the rubs they put on it are made themselves with chilies as well as chili being put in, so I don't think there is a way around it, but I don't know, maybe somebody will take that on and do it. I don't enjoy hot for hot's sake. I tend to prefer Indian style heat where there is a bit of creamy sauce in it, but I will have the occasional Thai curry where there's coconut milk and stuff in. I'm not somebody who just wants to walk in the door and yell, get me the hottest curry on the menu, you know, get me the blandest thing on the menu. But where there is a flavour I enjoy, I'm willing to put up with a little bit more heat. And I do enjoy having heat in my diet, which is why I'm sort of quite eager, because I want to try and do more cooking for my lunches rather than just grabbing whatever's available. She says grabbing her Japanese style snacks. I kind of would like to maybe I used to do a lot of bulk cooking, where I would make a load of stuff up, freeze some of it, or just keep it in the fridge, and that would be my lunch each day or something. But I don't just want to do that and do it with pasta every day or something like that. I'd quite like to do more Japanese, maybe some Korean, maybe some Chinese as well. Just try a load of different, you know, maybe some Thai stuff, try cooking some different stuff. And lunches is where I can do that, because obviously Gregory is at work. Whereas for dinners, I don't do heat, because Greg can't handle, he can barely even sniff a pepper sauce, let alone anything else. What colour was I supposed to do, Angel? I must have missed you setting the colour. I'm so sorry. Angel, 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 angel. Did you even pick Angel? Because I did ask. Maybe your internet got in the way, darling. Oh, me choose a colour. I see it now. I've got it, darlings. Right. Well. Here we go then. I will go in for Fury. Well, who'd have thought I'd choose deep pink? I am shooketh. But I'll allow it. Deep pink it is. Come on. There we go. We match. Love it. We are all shooketh. And now, back to the 4th floor. So, the first part, and we have to get an A on this, by the way, guys, to continue on. So we have to get all of the questions right. So we can't skip one or anything else like that. We have to get them all right. So the first apartment, we had the break-in, and it was the dad who'd broken in, and I believe the dad was then shot by the mum, did we decide? I think. Anyway, we're now on apartment 402, the dinner party. Here we go.
Good luck.
Situation. There was a gathering of friends for a dinner party over at apartment 402. The celebration came to a halt when a lifeless body collapsed on the floor. By carefully examining the details of the scene, can you piece together what happened at this dinner gathering? That was it, Sim. Thank you, darling. Here we are. Always remember, chaps, if you live in an apartment building, don't live on floor 4. Well, looking at that blood splatter, I would say that is impact splatter. So when they hit the ground, they maybe broke their nose or something. I hope they don't always have that table there. It's very intrusive to the rest of the room. What we got here? Envelope. Ronnie Grayson. Okay, so let me get my notepad up. Hang on, notepad. Is that N? Yay! So, Ronnie Grayson, wasn't it? Ronnie Grayson. Okay, we are just getting started. Wallet. Okay, so jelly bean. Angel, we've only just got started, darling. Let's see, how bad will it be? Oh, I did laugh this morning when I got up. In fact, I think it's still there. I had accidentally, this is apple, not sour, just regular egg. I must have hit restart instead of shut down on my main PC over here. And when I got up this morning, it had a picture up. But you know, you have the like 2 little dit-dats, you know, a little white circle here to do something, a little white circle over here. And there was a moth that had obviously been attracted to the whitest light in the room and was sat on it. I just came in, I couldn't help but giggle. It's actually still there. So it's either dead or it's so hard asleep it didn't realise. We shall soon find out if it flies at my fucking head. Right, so Ronnie Grayson does live here. DOB 10/25 1971. Good grief. Okay, so they definitely live here then. What else do we have? So we've got a wallet which had RG ID, and then we've got card for Lewis Hampton. Attorney. Is that also in New York? Also in New York, yeah. Okay, anything on the back? Oh, it looks like it's they're their own boss then, eh? Okay. What's this? ATM. Excellent signature. ATM card. RG. Okay, what else do we have? What's this? Oh my goodness. It's an abortion clinic card. Terry Charleston, director at RYT Abortion Clinic. Good grief, my spelling's appalling, darlings. Let's move that back one. There we go. No. I'm just trying to do it in a way that makes sense to me, and unfortunately this is not lying out very well, is it? Business cards. There we are. Can I make this wider? No. Okay then, so that's abortion clinic in the Bronx. It specifically says it's an abortion clinic, not like a women's health or anything else like that. Hey Peking Duck, how you doing? How's it going? Okay, what's this? Okay, receipts. Love a receipt. So, receipts. Oh, this is for... So, it's valet parking. Slims. Kitchen. Valet parking. Whoops! And the valet parking is from sorry. Oh, I get it. Sorry. So I assume the first time is when they actually paid and it covered the times below. Does that make sense? Yeah? Sorry, I do take excessive notes. I apologise now. So 6:49 p.m. to 8:22 p.m. Okay. Thank you, and drive safely. Is it called VAT in the US? VAT is something I associate with an English terminology. Okay, what else? Village market. Sorry, my my mouse is escaping from me. Right, and then we also have villages, markets, and that is the O2, and that one is for 57. Looks like it's been written on, doesn't it? 57, 18. Wine/chockies. Right, okay, anything, nothing on the back. Right, lovely. Anything else? Okay. Missed anything there? Is that a design or is that just really well used? Okay. Phone? Nothing on the phone? Cigarettes? Handbag. You see? Probably just supposed to be a logo, isn't it? So we've got a handbag. Okay, which has nicotine patches. Lipstick. What else do we have here? Pink lilac. Substantial makes. I assume so then. Hour use. Matches from Celine's kitchen. Oops. Already we have interconnectedness, my darlings. I've barely even got in the room. Right, I think that's everything. See anything on there that's a clue yet? Look at this, I've barely even got in the bloody room here. Right. So person 1 was sitting here. 2 here. Okay, that's wine then. I was wondering about that. 3, 4, 5. Now, on a wholly practical note, I would have thought that the person who lives here would have been sat at the end so they can get in the kitchen easier for food. But that could just be me. I do like someone who rocks up with wine and chockies, but only as long as they haven't actually poisoned them. Let's see, what have we got here? Calendar! Here we go. April, we've got a CBA 50th anniversary special. Ronnie leaves for New Orleans. Appointment with Dr. Richardson on a Sunday? So we've got... So it looks like we have Ronnie and Jessica. It's 2 different types of handwriting, do we think? Let's have a look. Calendar. So we've got April 22, and then we've got... 12 is CBA 50th anniversary. So that actually sounds like a TV thing, doesn't it? Does anybody know if CBA is something, a term they know of? Is it like a sports thing, or is it perhaps something that's to do with this? I don't know, but I just want to make sure I'm not being a tit by assuming it's something other. Ronnie leaves for New Orleans. 21st appointment with Dr. Richardson. Patient not noted. And then 23rd, Ronnie returns from, so it's a business trip, so that's interesting. Or company trip, I should say. And then the final one is the 24th, which is Jessica's birthday. Do you think that's what the dinner party's for? What do we think, guys? Yeah. Present for Jessica, or extras for the evening? Okay. Okay. What we got here? Happy birthday. There you go. You called it. Why is there no... Why can't I turn it to see who sent it? Can we... Oh, here we go. To the most beautiful woman in the world. Aww. Okay. Anything else? Rattle 'em. Are there any left? Oops. So. Chockies. No reads. Happy birthday. To the most beautiful, that's it, in the world. Okay. What else do we have here? No, I've seen this bit. What else have we got? Wow. Chair was hoid over, so whoever it was leapt up with some concern. What's this? The account is currently locked and may not be logged into. Okay. Sorry, I can hear something and I wasn't sure if it was on here or it was in the background. I think it's in the background here. God. Okay, so. Right. Oh, I hate this. Laptop. Ronnie. Account locked out. If the passcode's Jessica. I don't think it'll let us try. Okay. And a happy birthday card. Happy birthday, Jess. Thank you for all the support while I was in AA. Ronnie is a lucky man to have you. I hope you have a great year, from Victor. Who is Victor? Scroll down. Here we go. Happy birthday, Jess. Thanks for support during AA. Ronnie, lucky guy. Victor. So that's somebody else we have then. So we have got, if we go back up to my people section, currently have Ronnie Grayson, Jessica, and Victor are our peeps so far. Quickly want to go back. I'll keep doing that. Never mind. Can't see what's in that box. Hate that. What's that? Oh, what's this? Oh, it's another birthday card. Your mum loves you. Are you gonna let me... Is that it? Your mum loves you, my daughter. Okay. So we got multiple birthday cards. Your mom loves you. Happy birthday to daughter. So obviously Jessica's mum's here as well. Is it new? Is it new? Just sorry, going back to what you're saying about The Sims. Is it new under swimwear, or is it just new patches for existing swimwear? I couldn't really work out from what was being said. And obviously I don't tend to use their clothes, so... It's like nice, but no thanks. I'm in misery. Now, I just wanted to check the bag. You see. No, that's fine. I just couldn't remember if it was her initials or not, but obviously not. Anything in here? No. Nice chunky television. Got some books. A what? Another boat. We have a cross. And that looks like a religious style picture as well, doesn't it? On the off chance, let's click all of the drawers. It's a no. Yeah, so we've got a cross. And that does look like religious style art. Potentially like a Jesus Christ portrait or something. So, yeah, a lot of boat stuff. Got here. Got conformist with a cause, mainstream fiction. Anything else I can see here? Sorry guys, that went zooming up, didn't it? Jessica Grayson. Oh my goodness, dear Jessica, it's been a month since you came to visit me. Remember what we talked about? I think it's time you ended things with him. You've endured for too long and need to move on. Oh. So, it looks like Jessica could be the missus, do we think? That's not too big a leap, is it? But we now know her last name. What is the date today, by the way? Because that'll be her date of birth, won't it? So it's April... April We don't have a specific one. So end table, draw, letter to Jessica from Mom. Noting urge for Jessica to leave him. Okay. Okay. Oh, Margaret Willard is the mum. Nearly missed that. Mum does not seem to be a fan. That was it, April 24th. I was trying to remember the bloody date. So what do you reckon? Mum killed him. Where does Mum live again? Does say on there, doesn't it? Oh, Mum lives in Los Angeles. At apartment 402. Live at apartment 402. Margaret Willard lives in LA. Oh, sorry. Wrong button. Okay. Let's do the kitchen then. Cup of tea. Anything in the bin? Nothing in the bin. We've got wine. Da Vinci's. This is the wine that was bought and not drank. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of those have been opened, does it? And you notice at the table, number 1 is drinking from a coffee mug. So could number 1 be Victor? Could do. Could have meant a case, couldn't it? Okay. Okay, so looks like we've got a couple of stews for dinner. What's this? Beef stew. So, it's a big old recipe. Anything on the... I can't see anything on the back. Do you think there's anything in here that someone's allergic to, maybe? Apparently there's wine in the stew. Oh, only a cup of 1 cup, but still. Okay. Good call. They didn't get to the meal, did they? Their plates are still sat. Hang on. Maybe they only had a starter, or it's one of these help yourself jobs, so they've left it out so people could come and serve themselves more. And I wonder if maybe the white stew didn't have any alcohol in it, possibly. Wine glass, possibly from measuring. Anything on the fridge? Reminder, my cousin cannot serve anything with can have anything with alcohol, serve him something else instead. James is left-handed. Okay, so we have a James now. So Victor is JG's. Oh, hang on. We don't know if that's JG or someone's cousin. Okay, and we also have a James. So let's go see if we can find a left-handed setting so we know where James is. Oh, what's that? Guests, Victor, James and Carol. Oh, so maybe Mummy wasn't there. Carol, guest, Victor, guest. Well, that would make the 5, wouldn't it? The 2 guests here, cousin, and the 2 that live here. Okay, so in that case, let's go see who's got left-handed. This is not helping me any. You pick up knife, fork. So knife would be this side. But if you're left-handed, the knife would be this side. This hasn't been used. And this is left-handed, so did he even turn up? Oh, Carly, I'm so sorry it wasn't the poisoned cigarette. Okay then, so... Hey, baby! So James was left-handed, right? Left-handed. Setting untouched. I actually hadn't spotted that before, that the setting hadn't been touched. Right. Nothing else on the table. Guest number 5. And we reckon Victor is guest number 1. Okay. That sun's piercing, isn't it? Okay, so I think we've got everything there. Did we get everything in the kitchen? Let's have a double check. Got a pan there, another glass there. Just looks like some general bits. We've got a clock. Ah! Sorry, I've got a crumb stuck and it's annoying me. There we go. Nothing like a keyboard crumb to get your ass in tits, innit? Right. You called it! Not a bottle of wine, it's a crate of wine! Okay. So, back over to here. Oops, stay there. Kitchen. Crate of wine. On the floor, 2 bottles missing. And then look, see if there's anything else on the floor. No. Okay. So yeah, you've got your beef bourguignon and your thingy. Looks like that could be a jug of coffee. Nothing in the bin. It doesn't look like any of these bottles have been opened, but it might just be the graphics, I suppose. Is that one open? Oh, maybe that one is open. No, it doesn't look open. I think maybe it's just the graphics. Doesn't say anything interesting. It's Italian. How exciting, surprising that old wine called Da Vinci's Italian. How are you doing, my love? Mwah.
Cool.
Yeah? How have you been?
Okay.
Yeah? Let me just really quickly, I'm just going to put some background music on because I'm sick of not hearing anything. No, apparently it's not going to let me. Never mind, we're just going to have to continue as we are. Is that a fork on the floor? My God, they dropped their fork and then their nose imploded.
You fork get, I will fork give.
Love you, baby.
Hi everybody.
Oh dear. Right. Well, I mean, they didn't have to drink it all tonight. It might have been a better deal getting a box rather than getting just one bottle. Gregory reckons they're pissheads. Christian pissheads. Yay. Right, let's go. What room's this? We can't go in there. No. Can we go in here? Oh, that's it. Are you kidding me? Okay, what are the questions? Okay then, how many people live in the apartment? Who is Jessica's cousin? I think that's Victor. Who sat in chair 4?
Colonel Mustard.
Colonel Mustard. Who was killed? Who was the killer? So,
What's Scotty saying what to?
do what, darling?
What's Scotty saying what to?
The questions. We don't really have an awful lot of evidence.
Or was it what a piss head is?
Sorry?
Or was it what a piss head is?
So we know that Jessica's cousin is Victor, right? We don't know who was killed, and we don't know who the killer is. I mean, we could say she was killed because he found out her mum was... He was trying to get her mum to leave him. Looks like one of the guests didn't show up. I mean, you could think, oh my God, was Victor killed? Because Victor was the one who was served the alternative dish. But judging by the amount they made it so that anybody could have anything they wanted. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
You found all the clues.
Oh, good call. That was number 5. Guess number 5. We haven't looked to see. Hang on. How many clues we've picked up, have we? I don't want to submit yet. Where the hell did that come from? Oh! Oh my goodness, I didn't even know we had that. This is the cause of death.
They were drugged.
Spazax. Unpleasant name. Okay. Can't really see what that says. Right, so, evidence. Medicine. Bottle. Contents. Killed. Victim. Spazax. Hideous. Warning, I can't read.
I ain't got glasses at home.
There we go. Warning. Severe liver damage may occur if you take more than 4,000 milligrams of Spazax in 24 hours with other drugs containing Sparax with alcohol. Do not take more than 7,000 mg at any given time. Skip use and ask doctor if pain gets worse or lasts for more than 10 days. New symptoms occur. Internal bleeding occurs. May cause vomiting, may cause internal bleeding, may cause dizziness. So,
Can you just it for fingerprints?
no, unfortunately it doesn't give us that option. I know. Okay. Oh, hang on. There was an R, wasn't there? Oh, look. There it is. The information. I've just been struggling to read. I just press R and the information's up on screen. Okay.
I'm going to make myself some tea.
Okay, sausage. I'm going to take a break in a minute. Love you. Right, so. Must not be taken with alcohol. So, that rules Victor out as the murder victim, doesn't it? Could make him the killer, though. doesn't say what it's used for, does it? And it doesn't say who prescribed it either. Because this could be something that's been given to somebody to help them with quitting drugs, but it could also be something that's been given to somebody who's in recovery from an operation, perhaps, or we don't know, do we? Right, so how do we turn on the hints again? There we go. Right, so we've got everything in the entrance. There's something on the dining table we've missed, and there's something in the living room we've missed. So let's go back to the table. Let's see what we've missed. Looks like he had the red meal, which had alcohol in it. I'm sure it was the beef that had the alcohol in it. Red sauce on plate indicates 8 the wine-based stew. Okay. The audacity. Hola, Sophie. How you doing, my little pickle? It still says that we've not got all of the clues, but we've got... Oh, we've got to look at different wine glasses, apparently. Okay, then. So we've got that on there. Oh, has this got residue in it? No. But it's definitely had wine in it, right? Okay. Oh, lipstick! So that would indicate that we have lost a woman. So it's either Jessica or Carol. Okay, so let's get back into the notepad. Dining table. did I not put anything about the dining table there? You right, sausage?
Good pancake.
No, I'm good, thank you, babes. But you dig in. Right. Okay, so we have number 5 unused.
Hello.
Don't pull mum brain on us. Number 3 is the victim. Wine. Glass. Lipstick. Smeared. Number 1. Coffee rather than wine. However, ate beef wine stew. And everybody else had the white stew, which I assumed had no alcohol in. Okay. So that leaves us with the people that were sitting closest. Two and 4. Oh. See, that's got red sauce on it as well, hasn't it? Unless it's blood. Sorry, I'll calm down a little bit. Oh. So. Okay, so. So, don't know why I did these backwards. Number 2, serviette smeared with red fluid. Can't look at their wine though. Let's try, let's try zooming down. Can't see any lipstick on there. See, the rule is boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl, right? So that would say there's 2 boys at the end. These would be 2 girls and this would be a boy. But if she is cooking, which is a bit sexist of me to assume that she's cooking, it would make sense because she'd want to be nearer to where the food has been prepared so she can be moving backwards and forwards easily. And there's lipstick on that wine, which would indicate that it is indeed a lady there. Okay, so there's something in the living room we've missed so far. I've got that, we've had that. It's a funny card that doesn't seem to open. Got the box of chockies. This box doesn't seem to be interactive, and this box isn't interactive. Got the other card, got the computer. wonder if perhaps there's another drawer, maybe. That's the only... Oh, sorry. Is there anything else? What have we got here? New York Restaurant Guide. Celine's Kitchen. Romantic vibes. Celine's Kitchen, located on a historical street, this restaurant capitalizes on the rustic architecture to promote its customers an escape from the hustle and bustle of New York downtown. Tables are decorated with lace and artful candles. Food is provided from the country of love itself. The wines they serve are all collection worthy, and the music are all the great love hits from around the world. Average $60. Address Funnel Street, New York. I did look, but I'll have another look in the bin in a second. So, Celine's Kitchen. Well, he had a receipt for that, didn't he? And he was there. Was that the other thing? That was the other thing. Okay, so we've got all the clues now. So let me go back to my notepad. He was... Do you think he got his mistress pregnant? That's what the abortion card's for. He got his mistress pregnant. Maybe she's the godbotherer, and that's why she's staying in the relationship, because she doesn't believe in divorce. And he is on the off with someone else. So he's got a receipt for parking on the 14th of the 2nd. Calendar. 14th of the 2nd. He left for New Orleans on the 17th. Appointment with Dr. Richard. So obviously this isn't the abortion, is it? The patient isn't noted, so what? Do you think that could be Jessica? She didn't lie, she lived. Right. So James didn't show up. We don't know anything about Carol unless Carol's the other woman. So I think Jessica is... Simp! Naughty boy! I think Jessica is the victim. So yeah, I think Jessica was killed. don't know who the killer is. I suspect it's her husband. Obviously, you always think the husband did it. How many people live at this apartment? Evidence points towards only 2, right? We've only seen 2 people have stuff addressed to them. We've seen no evidence of kids, have we? So I'm going to say 2. Who sat in chair number 4? Who sat in chair number 4? Okay, hang on a second. Let's have another look at this. Oh, that's why I kept putting an F in. So we've got Victor, number 2. I can't see any lipstick there. I keep taking pictures instead of crouching, daft bat. I can't see any lipstick on that. But then I can't see any lipstick on the one across the way. Hang on a second. Can we pick up their... Oh, it doesn't look like they've used theirs, does it? Oh, hang on a second. Reminder, my cousin cannot drink anything with alcohol. Serve him something else instead. So, I want to have a quick look back at the calendar at the handwriting. Because there was 2 sets of handwriting, wasn't there? Was it the 12th that receipt was on? CBA 50th anniversary special. What is CBA? Yeah, can't be asked. True that. I'm wondering if it's supposed to be like he was at a sporting event, but actually he was at a bar downtown. First thing Google comes up with, an acronym that means can't be asked. Cost benefits analysis. Colicin activity protein. It might just be supposed to be being like a generic bankers. There's the Consumer Bankers Association. Yeah. So I wonder if he said he was going out for a business meal. I think he said he had a business meal on the 12th. Went out with Carol, which is why she had matches from Celine's kitchen in her handbag. What do you reckon? Hey, Vincent. We're being detectives. Okay. So, we still need to work out who sat at number 2. Because that's not lipstick, is it? I was thinking if there was lipstick, then we would know that number 2 is... And why didn't James show up? It's a wine glass. James is definitely a grown-up. And was absolutely expected because place was set ready. And obviously everybody is sat at the table. Yeah, so James was sitting over there on number 1. James Victor. No, Victor's the alcoholic. James is left-handed. So is Victor... I think Victor is Ronnie's cousin. Yeah, I think Victor is Ronnie's cousin, because I think he's giving her instructions on what to do. There's nothing saying he's a good cook, is there? Yes, yeah. He's got the knife on the other side. Yeah, plus, like I said before, she's cooking. Because if I'm cooking, I like to be at the easiest point to get to and from the kitchen. No, we've got everything. Look, you can see over on the... Oh, under my head. Sorry, I keep forgetting. We've literally got all of the clues. So we are now at surmising. Unless he took her and the do was at this restaurant, but it doesn't sound like it's a big restaurant. It says it's the CBA 50th anniversary special. So it's not saying it's our anniversary, do you know what I mean? It sounds like it's like a sporting event or something that he would go out with his mates to do. I wonder if Dr. Richardson is her general practitioner. She's discovered she's pregnant. He's come home from his company trip, which possibly could have been with another woman or another man, and decided to get rid of her. So you reckon he's here and that Carol is there? Okay, so that would mean Carol is number 2. Okay, let's go into Notepad. There is my dining room section. Dining room table, number 2. So we reckon that could be Carol, who I still think he might be having an affair with. And then number 4 would be... No, sorry, I've got that the wrong way round. Serviette smeared with red is at number 4. Sorry. Maybe he dropped it in the wine. So that means number 3 would be Jessica. Carol. That's Victor. And that means number 4 is Ronnie. Okay, cool. And then we reckon that Victor is Ronnie's cousin. Yeah? We think it's Carol. And that maybe she's the one having the fling with Ronnie and potentially... Oh my God, hang on a second. What if Carol is sat at the end? And he's knocking her off because she's pregnant and won't have an abortion? Oh, I don't know now. Well, hang on. If we go back to that note... Hang on, am I still typing? Here we go. Go back to this note. Reminder, my cousin cannot drink anything with alcohol. Serve him something else instead. James is left-handed. So that matches the handwriting that's on the calendar. Tends to be women that fill in calendars. It's very sexist of me. Misogyny. Miss Andre. You think Carol? Clinkies! Trying to get her filthy hands on her. Oh! Oh, I was so busy making him the bad guy I didn't consider that. Oh, hang on a second. So, cue. Well, fudge me sideways. Oh, I'm liking that idea. So do we think that perhaps Carol could have done it? Oh, sorry, getting annoyed with myself. No, that is red wine. Because I was just thinking, number 4, that looks like it's a white wine, but when you duck down, it doesn't. Do you see what I mean? It kind of looks like it's white.
Oh, you tit. Oh, you tit.
I think that's her handbag, because she's got the matches from the restaurant that he went to, when on the chart it says it's this Can't Be Arsed official 50th anniversary special. So that looks like she's been at that restaurant recently, as has he. So, I need to write something down. I can't think for not writing down. Hang on. Oh, sorry, there's the ceiling. There we are. So, let me just put my thoughts into paper. So we've got Ronnie and Jessica are married. Then we've got Carol, who we think is having an affair with Ronnie. I wonder if James is Carol's other half, do you think? Could it be? Don't know. Mum definitely wants Jessica to leave Ronnie, so obviously he's not a good husband. Maybe this isn't the first time he has strayed. So, and that leaves us with Victor and James. So, we think that... So, James was a no-show, leaving the four of them there. So we know James didn't do it, obviously. Well, we assume. Logically. So, yeah. So Victor's the one that says Ronnie's a lucky guy. Which does sound like something... It doesn't sound something like something your cousin would say. It sounds like something your husband's cousin would say, or something like that. Unless she's banging Victor, or Victor wants to bang her. I don't know. So, I think Victor is Ronnie's cousin. So the question is now, did Ronnie knock off Jessica because maybe she is... Maybe she's... I mean, why would they have a medicine bottle of Spaz-Ax? We don't even know what Spaz-Ax is. It doesn't say, does it? Apart from having the most unpleasant name, it doesn't say what it's there to treat, does it? It treats what? Pain, does it? No, it doesn't. Oh, yes, you're right. Don't stop use and ask a doctor if pain gets worse. So it is a painkiller. Starve in my garret, darling. Okay, so it looks like it is some kind of pain relief. And I don't know if it's recyclable. Sorry, it's force of habit to check everything whether it's recyclable. Okay then. So let's go back to our questions. How many people live in the apartment? I'm still comfortable with 2. Who is Jessica's... Oh, see, ask who is Jessica's cousin. Unless Carol's Jessica's cousin. See, there's a card from Victor, so you assume Victor has shown up. So the painkillers are Carol. So you think she's taken her painkillers after the abortion? Oh, did she have the abortion and she's used her pain relief tablets to poison Jessica? Ooh. So, we think the killer is Carol? Or do we think... It doesn't look like I've got room to put more than one name. So whoever did it didn't necessarily do it with the other person. Anti-seizure meds. Oh. So we reckon, do we think... So 4 would be Ronnie. Do you think I'd be alright just putting first names? And we think the killer is Carol? Well, we can always redo it if we get it wrong, can't we? Let's see how we do. Remember, we have to get 100%. High five, everybody! Well done! Oh my goodness! I'm very much with you on that one. Boinking was exactly happening. Right, I'm going to take a quick break now, guys, before we start on the final part. The celebration. I'm probably in trouble. I'll see you in a minute, guys. Hola, pickles. I has returned. Kylie, you are convinced someone's going down with a poison bloody cigarette. Oh, I have returned, guys. How was your break? Did you get a drink? Did you get something to eat? Gregory's been loving and getting me an energy drink because I as a flagon.
I'll put it on top.
No.
Really?
Thank you, sunshine. You are a wonder.
Lots of people wonder, what the fuck is that?
Give me a kiss. Stop being a plank. Thank you. Fizzy! It's fizzy. Thank you, baby boy.
Did we remind you that they were painkillers help?
I'm sorry, what?
Did me reminding you they were painkillers help?
It looks like they were maybe anti. I can't remember, but they were like anti something or other, anti-spasm, anti. I can't remember the word. Hey, Sim. Seizure. Thank you, babes. I swear to God, if you took away a Gregory and my mods, I would cease to exist. I would just be stuck in a corner gibbering. What is the word? What is the word? Anyway.
I'm getting in the shower.
Do what?
I'm getting in the shower.
Okay. Enjoy. Come back clean. Anyway. So. Do you know what? Fuck a duck and see what hatches. I am going to have some more of my Japanese style snacks from Snacktastic. They're actually really nice, these. And every now and then you hit one that's got wasabi on it, but I have yet to work out exactly which one it is that's got the wasabi on. So it's always a pleasant surprise. That's my pleasant surprise face. No guys, I'm not opening the popcorn. And you've just had your dinner. Beggar off. Out of it. Out of it. Stop being adorable. Don't do the shiny eyes. No Disney eyes. No Disney eyes. Take your Disney eyes away from me. Okay then. Situation. I'm not looking at my dogs. A group of teenagers were brought in for questioning regarding a murder that took place at a party held at apartment 403. Some of their stories don't match up and no one has admitted to anything. Be careful examining the details of the scene and reading their statements. Can you piece together what happened at the party? Snogging? Perhaps the occasional blowjob? Okay, definitely not moving into floor number 4. Okay. Well, here we are. Isn't it funny how the layout is the same, but every apartment looks different?
Gary the gargoyle says, go balls deep.
Always go balls deep, and here are my balls. They're going deep. What's this? It's pop. Okay. Foosball! Oh, it must be a teenager's pad. Look, there's a skateboard. Sorry. Okay. Delayed zip. Looks like it's a sports bag. We have... Okay, notepad. There we go. So, we have evidence. Sports bag containing tennis racket. Is that... Oh, got drumsticks. My brother will have smashed through those in seconds. What else have we got? Got book, card, grease on the elbow, drumsticks, sheet music, grease on the elbow. And that's the drum. It's for the drum sheet music. Okay. Okay. That looks like a tennis ball, but it's not giving us access to that, so it can't be important. No, very blatantly not clicking on that. Gosh, wide stretch for that, eh? Dartboard! Okay, so we've got a sports bag, and now we've got backpack. So what we got here? Ooh. Okay then, so this is like asthma and EpiPen. Med pack. We've got EpiPens. And we've also got an inhaler. What are they for? Do you think they're for specimens, or are they... I can't work out what they are. Well, maybe they're for where you put them once they're used or something, do you think? Oh well, anyway. What's this? So we've got a letter. Okay then, so let me just go into... Dear Mr. and Mrs. Carter, welcome to Noble's 2003 Summer School. Your student schedule for the Nobles Public High School Summer Academic Programme can be found in your MBS portal. The schedule includes the course number, name and teacher assignment. Once students have picked up their summer school package and submitted their summer pass form, they will be ready to start. This programme offers students the option of earning credit and beginning the school year in line to graduate with their class. So this is summer school. Proper summer school, not just a summer course. Loads of forms to fill in. Summer school starts Tuesday 3rd of June and ends after class is on Friday, August 1st. Any student who plans to attend must be present from the first day. The registration, student contract form and cheque for the full tuition of $225 per course are due on or before the first class. These courses will be offered only if enrolment is sufficient. Please note your student's summer school grade does not replace any failing grade earned during the regular school year. The summer school course allows your student to earn credit to meet specific graduation requirements. Please review the general information enclosed. We look forward to a successful summer experience. Well, somebody's been a reckless teen. Okay. That was the button I was looking for. So we've got a letter. Am I in Notepad? Yes. It's a letter. Nobles 2003 Summer School. And that was running from was it June to August 1st. Earn credits in order to remain graduating with current class. What date was it? June 3rd. Just in case it's important. And it was, and again, just in case it should up, it probably won't, 225 a course? Yeah, per course. Right, lovely. What else? Anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. darts. That's probably a dot eraser. Pizza. Spilt drinkies. Gaming. We got here. So we've got a couple of gaming consoles, bunch of CDs or games. What we got here? Bunch of films. A player. Big speakers. Honour and Duty, Dragons of Avon, Savon, something like that. Oh, good call, of course. I'm numpty, I didn't even think of that. I was a numpty. Why did I not even acknowledge that? Right. Anything else on the floor? Seems like a typical my parents are away vibe, or it could be that someone's living here on their own, I suppose. Maybe a slightly older kid. We have an Andrew. Okay. So we have somebody called Andrew, and somebody could be called Carter. We don't know if they're the same person as yet. They may well be. We've definitely got 2 people, I would say, because we've got 2 bags. But then again, 1 sports bag and 1 work bag. It could be the same person, couldn't it? Ah, here we go. Eric. Or erotic is what I seem to be writing. Eric. Lovely. I wonder why, apart from the purposes of this game, they would write their name on it. Obviously obligatory traffic cone there. Golden Wolves, Nobles High School. Well, they seem quite keen on their school, don't they? Pan. Oh, what's that? We have a Jack. Have a look in those bags again in a minute and see if there's anything else I've missed. Who's this? Lisa! 1 for the girls. I don't think I have since I was a proper child. We always used to rock up with our favourite bottle. And it weren't milk. Right. I remember getting quite antsy with one of my friend's mums because I swear every time she walked in the room she always targeted my bottle. Good solid metal. Got to hear anything? Ah, pizza vouchers. This really doesn't look like any adults are home, does it? Sorry, ran out of desk again. I was going to say, don't tell me the pizza's important. Let me just duck down here in case there is anything. But it just looks like a regulation beer. Okay. Case file menu. Oh! Where have I gone? Oh, here we go. Right, so bunch of teens. Suspect one is Christy. We haven't found a Christy yet, so we have a Christy. Okay. Right, so Christy says this is their investigation officer. Hello, Miss Carter. Oh, Christy Carter. We have a Carter. Can you please answer my question, huh? Oh, I'm so sorry. What was the question again? Did you go to see Brian? We have a Brian? Where did Brian come from? Good grief, there's a cast of thousands. Brian. Was Good Solid Metal the music sheet? Oh, could be then. Okay. Can you please answer my question? Oh, I'm so sorry. What was the question again? Did you go to see Brian on the 31st of May? No. Did you have any physical contact with him at all during this week? No. When was the last time you met or spoke with Brian? Maybe a week and a half ago? Were you aware that Mr. Brian Olsen is dead? What? Are you sure? He was killed last night in his apartment. Where were you on the night of the 31st of May? I was at home. Okay. So now we're on to Jack. So, Christy even. At home on the 31st. Which is when I'm assuming all this went down. Yeah, 31st of May. Not seen. Deceased for a week. For over a week. Appeared unaware of death. So what was Brian's last name again? Brian was Brian Olsen. Brian Olsen is the deceased. Oh, we're starting to get there, Chucks. Jack owns the sports pack. I didn't get a chance to read it, darling. I was too busy putting my notes in. Right. Jack, so you're in the band. Yes, I play the bass. I also play guitar, but I usually end up playing bass. No. No, because it was snare music. I think it was, wasn't it? I thought it was drum music. How would you describe your relationship with Brian? Brian? Honestly, he's more of Eric's friend than mine. Eric and I have known each other since elementary and have been tight since. Eric introduced me to Brian in high school and we started playing together. Can you go over your accounts of the incident? I was working for most of the day. I eventually left and headed to Brian's place. I bumped into Grace in the lobby and we both went up together. When did you arrive? Maybe around 6:45. Do you recall seeing anyone right before entering the apartment? No. Excuse me. No. Other than the guy at the front desk, all of us had something to drink, so some things might be unclear. I do remember Grace was being pretty obnoxious the whole night. After I finished my drink, I left the apartment. Okay. Medications, what you need if you want to stay on top of any unwellness you have. Clinkies. Hydrate, medicate, never lose weight. I did not have meds late. It's 7 o'clock. I literally took them. Simp immediately ready for me to cock up. To be fair, I do normally take my meds late. But we're good. Fuck, you're right. Oh my god, I did. Oh shit. Oh. Remember when you last took your meds, dears? I'll be right. I'll be fine. It'll be fine. No, I'll be okay. I took my first lot of meds at 9 and didn't take any until just as we started stream. So I haven't got the build up in my bloodstream, if you know what I mean. So I'll be okay. That was a little bit naughty. Oh, thanks, Sophie. The Olsen twins. Oh my god. Yeah. Don't forget YouTube, guys. I witter for hours and hours on end over there. It's wonderful. Okay, so Jack and Grace. We have a Grace as well now, don't we? Grace. So Jack. Work during day. Arrived with Grace at 6:45 p.m. Left after one drink. Although he did say all of us had something to drink, so some things might be unclear. I remember Grace has been pretty obnoxious the whole night. After I finished my drink, I left the apartment. After one drink. Grace arrived with Jack. Jack reports as being obnoxious. Okay, cool. So, hang on. Suspect 1 is Kirsty 2. So, suspect 1. And then Jack is number 2. We didn't get a last name for Jack there, did we? Nope. Subject 3, Lisa. Lisa is a tenant of the apartment with her brother. So Lisa is suspect number 3. So resident of apartment with brother. How close are you with your brother? Close enough. I mean, we don't talk about deep things or anything. He keeps mostly to himself. Are you aware of the allegations towards him? Huh? What allegations? What allegations?
I didn't do it.
Okay. Okay, let's change the topic.
It's probably Simp. She's quite naughty.
Sim is quite naughty, but she's working with Kylie on an poisonous cigarette. So I don't think this is her vibe. Really? Jack is the name people are suspicious? Angel! Coffee and cheese curls? That sounds perfect. Jack is quite a naughty name. Jack the lad. Jack of all trades. Jack shit. The usual. Simp is very naughty.
Well, you could have a hobby.
Greg just walked in the room and announced, I think it's Simp, she's quite naughty. Greg, we think you're naughty. Hello, baby.
Nothing that we can prove at the minute.
Oh, mwah. You're a naughty boy. Right, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. Right, suspect 3, Lisa. So, is your brother, out of all the attendants, has any of them shown violent behaviour or tendencies? Violent, not really. Andrew has been suspended a few times.
I'm in trouble, she's used my full name.
Gregory! Oh my god, so we have an Andrew now? Cost of thousands. Andrew. We don't know what number Andrew is yet, but I'm sure it'll come up. Andrew suspended a few times for fighting. Them's fighting words. That's paddling. Yes, you're very right. Oh my goodness, at least somebody can keep track. Oh my goodness. Sorry. What am I like? Right. And Lisa usually locks her door. Usually keeps her room door locked. All of this seems vitally important. Probably isn't. But, you know. Andrew is number 4. Okay. Okay then. Right. So, interview with subject Andrew. Can you please account when you and the others arrived at the apartment? Well, I arrived around the same time as Lisa and everyone was already there, so I don't know when the others arrived. What happened after that? I don't know, man. I thought you'd have all the answers. It's after midnight. I'm tired as hell. I've got to go soon. What happened after? I was in the toilet puking for quite a while. And then I woke up Eric. And where was Jack doing this time? I don't know. None of us saw him for the rest of the night. You were the one who brought the drinks to the party, correct? Yes. You're not old enough to drink. How did you purchase them? Did you contaminate the drugs in any capacity? What? Of course I didn't contaminate the drinks. You do know that underage drinking or purchase of alcohol is a misdemeanour. Really? That's all you got? I thought you guys were trying to solve a murder. Get serious. This is a complete waste of time. None of my friends did what you're suggesting. Contaminating. Do you think somebody put peanuts in one of the drinks and the person that was allergic to peanuts has gone down? Brian? Was Brian? I don't know if Andrew, because I thought Lisa lives there, doesn't she? I sort of assumed Brian lived there as well, so I must have got that wrong. I do apologise. So, Andrew. brought the alcohol. Cocky. There we are. Jelly bean, jelly bean, jelly bean, jelly bean. Jelly bean. How could you? How are you doing, Magic? You alright, gorgeous? Where we got? We've got, oh, I think that's a strawberry. I think that's a strawberry smoothie. I really hope it's a strawberry smoothie. I don't know how many more of those cotton ones I can handle.
Coffee.
Clinkies. Oh, some of these are so strong. This is just strawberry. But it's really strong. It's almost tangy. Bad bean, bad bean. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad bean, bad bean. Simp. You should take yourself outside and give yourself a sharp rap across the buttocks. If you want. Right. Come on then. I just want to go back because I'm a bit worried. Did I? No, I didn't. Look. I didn't realise the scroll bar was there. Lisa had more to say. Okay. Do you usually lock your room? But you said you lost your key. I was coming back from a friend's house. I must have accidentally left it there. What time did you leave your friend's house? Around 6:30. So how did you get into the apartment? Well, it was already open. Most of them were already inside. Brian must have let them in. What time did you arrive? Around 7. Do you keep a spare key? Yes, we keep a spare key on the kitchen wall, but it was missing. Someone must have taken it. Can you recall when the spare key went missing? I checked as soon as I came back, but it was already gone. So how did you get into your room? Brian used his key to let me in. Do you often have parties at your apartment? Yes, mostly for special occasions, but sometimes just to hang out on the weekend. Is there often alcohol involved? Yes. Andrew usually buys the drinks for us. Could you repeat what you told us? I was asleep. I woke up. It was dark. I went to the restroom, and that's when I saw him lying there in his room. I didn't know what to do. And then what happened? I panicked and screamed. Moments later, Andrew came running by, gave me a panic attack. Do you have any suspicion as to who his murderer could be? I don't know. I don't understand how this could happen. We're all really good friends. Well, shizer, I missed a whole chunk out there. Lisa's brother. So we know now Lisa is Lisa Olsen. Lisa, where have you gone, my darling? Lisa Olsen. Spare keys missing from kitchen. Oh no! What colour would you like? I'm rather hoping Simp would enjoy it. Red! Oh, I love a bit of red, me, red! Let's see, what can we come up with for the rear? No, I don't want jumpy. Quite like that one. Right, Jiggy's red room. Anyway. So she returned to the apartment. I think she said approximately 7, didn't she? Around 7. asleep and awoke to find body in bathroom. Okay, let me just go back and see if I've missed anything else here. So this is Jack. Okay, here we go. So he left after he had a drink. Why'd you leave? As I mentioned to the other officer, Brian was smoking heavily and I can't stand the smell of it. Where did you go? I went back home. Was anybody with you at the time? Anyone to corroborate your story? No, not even the man at the front desk. Look, this is getting annoying. I didn't do anything wrong. You've got nothing on me. Just let me go. So Jack left after one drink. Because Brian's smoking. He's on fire. Brian's smoking. Brian. Smoker. I don't know if he's a smoker or a toker, but something bothered Jack. Christy. No, that was everything. Jack. Lisa. Andrew. Right, we've got everything with Andrew. Let's go to the next one. Grace. Apparently a clue has been found. Grace. Grace is the obnoxious one according to Jack. So number 5. Right, so can you corroborate more on your relationship with Brian? I already told you. He and I have been dating for about a year and things were going well. Can you explain to me your accounts of the evening? Look, Kirsty is 100% guilty here. Oh, threw Kirsty under the bus. That lying bitch has been trying to get between Brian and I ever since we got together. She can't stomach that he chose me and not her. I'm telling you, that guy is batshit psycho. That is my new tattoo. That girl is batshit psycho. Right on my left tit. No, it was my left tit as well. I don't normally know my left from right. That's why I'm not allowed to drive. Please calm down, Miss Burns. Don't tell me to calm down. That girl should be behind bars. I really don't know where this voice has come from, by the way. Please just answer the question. Fine. I arrived at the apartment at the same time as Jack. We got out of the elevator just in time to see Kirsty leave the apartment and run off. Why the hell was she even there? Does she not even... Miss Burns, please focus. Oh, Grace is called Burns. Sorry, I was just thinking of Gracie Burns then. Are you sure Miss Carter left the apartment? Oh, 100%. She's the only girl in this world that has dyed green hair and braids in her hair like that. Please continue. After Andrew came with the drinks, we all started to play a drinking game. You called it on the drinking game. This went on for most of the night and I eventually knocked out. Can you recall if anybody passed out before you did? I'm sorry, I can't. I completely blacked out. I guess I must have drank a bit too much because the cops had already arrived by the time I woke up. So, she reckons Kirsty did it in a fit of passionate rage. Burns. Grace Burns. We actually did already have Carter there, so it's Grace Burns. She arrived with Jack. Jack reported as being obnoxious. I can confirm. Got blackout, drunk, arrived with Jack, saw Kirsty leaving as they got out of lift. Ha! I say lift, not elevator. Ha! Just because I want to keep it neat. Okay. So, Grace reckons she was drunk as tits, does she? Okay, no, that's my next tattoo. Obnoxious, jealous, batshit psycho bitch. Oh, Eric has something to say. Eric, number 6. Where's Eric? There he is. Bless him. Eric's not had much said about him, has he? So is Christy the one that got sent back to, or is supposed to be going back to school on Tuesday, which is the day after this? Or has Christy got a brother who is the one? We will soon find out. What's this? Number 6. 6! Eric. Okay, can you please account for when you and the others arrived at the apartment? I know I was the 4th to arrive. Brian, Grace and Jack were already there. I must have missed something because Grace's attitude was off the entire time. Maybe Grace and Brian had a fight. I have no idea. I was super glad when Lisa arrived. She always livens up the mood. I think Andrew was the last to come. He's always late for everything. Were you drinking that night? We all were. Grace doesn't usually drink that much, but that night she was chugging as if there was no tomorrow. Anything to note of that night? I'm not sure how drunk I was, but I do remember Jack and Brian were arguing for a bit. Things got pretty heated, but Brian eventually got up and locked himself in his room. So Jack must have come back. Oh, unless that's... No, because he said Andrew arrived. So it sounds like Jack actually came back. Ooh. You were the one that called 911, correct? Yes. It says here on the report that you discovered the body and called law enforcement after 2 hours. Why did it take you so long for you to call law enforcement? Because Andrew was completely against it. Oh, was he now? Sorry. Danda, interrupt us. Why was he against calling the authorities? Something about underage drinking and him getting in more trouble than the rest of us. I see. Look, I know he's a little dumb at times, but trust me, he didn't do it. Error. Mike stopped working. Really? What part of I don't remember much do you not understand? Please calm down. We just want to clarify certain details. Please tell us again. Like I said, I was drinking heavily that night. I must have passed out because the next moment I remember was Andrew waking me up by pouring water on my face. Lisa tells me that they had a pretty big argument with Brian last week. Want to tell me about that? Seriously? You guys are reaching. He was on my case about interrupting rehearsals with my mistakes. I've been busy recently, so I haven't had much time to practice. But come on, there's no way I'd kill him over something like that. I have my pride as a musician. I was going to show him up with my performance. Yeah, that's a musician. Okay then. So, Eric, bless him, he doesn't get much info, does he? Eric called cops 2 hours after discovering body due to pressure from Andrew. So Andrew delayed calling cops. Sorry, I can't type. Calling cops as worried about getting in trouble. So Jack, however, later arrivals remember him. How am I spelling? And Brian arguing after Jack claims to have left. Very suspicious of the mic stopping working. Yeah, I'm sus of Jack, but everybody's sus of Jack apparently, because Jack. Okay, is that it? That's it. So Eric was also in the band. Eric in band with Brian. Yeah. I don't think Eric did it. Yeah, he says he went back home, but there's nobody to corroborate it. And when they ask if the front desk would have seen him leave, he just avoids answering the question. So that does sound a little bit sus, doesn't it? Jesus, I read that as, yeah, true, Andrew could be prostitute. Well, I got the right specs on. Anyway. Okay then. So, I haven't looked at the questions yet. Should we have a look at the questions? Exam questions. Who died? So that's Brian Olsen, isn't it? Have I spelled that right? Oh no. Olsen. Who is the second to last to arrive? Andrew was last. Was it Eric? Yes. Police are strange things. Owner of the blue sports bag. And who is the killer? Okay then. So let's just go back. I'm sure Eric said the order that everybody arrived, didn't he? If he's to be believed. So, let me go back in. Oh, hang on. Oh, we're allowed in the bedrooms. Fuck me. I just assumed we wouldn't be allowed. Because normally they say no. Oh, he wasn't in the bathroom. He's in his bedroom. Oh. Oh, bless him. Oh, I think it's Christy. If I can't have you, no one can. Yoink. Stabby, stabby. No. It's coffee. No, I think it's blood, sweetheart. I'm being cheeky. Yes, that looks like blood to me. Let's get over here. We have a computer. Ooh, messenger. Group chat. Grad party. As you know, a few of us are going to be graduating. We're going to have a grad party at our place on 7 p.m. on Saturday. That's from Vader217. So that's him. He's Vader217, right? Let's go! I'm bringing the drinks. So that's got to be Andrew. Why can't we all just go to the arcade? G4M... Oh, Gamer Boy, sorry. Gamer Boy. I don't know who that is. Strikers. Arcade? Really? I don't understand how you enjoy that boring place. Gamer Boy. And what? Chugging a whole bottle of cordial light is fun for you? Gracie says, I think the arcade is fine. Vader, chill guys, I already made the preparations. I just want us to enjoy our last time as high schoolers together. Kitty lover. Someone needs to watch over Eric, make sure he doesn't drink so much. Striker, party pooper. Kitty, you barfed all over the couch, you boozer. Took me a week to get rid of the smell. So, Striker is Eric then. Hang on, let me write this down. This is getting ridiculous. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So, Jester is Andrew because he said he's going to bring the drinks. Jester equals Andrew. I think Kitty Lover could be Lisa. Because talking about cleaning the sofa. We know Vader must be Brian, because he wrote the lead message. Would you reckon Gamer Boy could be Eric? Andrew, Lisa, Brian, Eric. we have Striker. Striker was... No, Gamer Boy's not Eric. Striker is Eric. And Gamer Boy... Who else? Well, Jack. Could be Jack, couldn't it? Jack? Hi, Necelia. Have you had a nice night, babes? Gamer Boy... Jack. Let's say Jack, then. He didn't sound like he was mad crazed on getting drunk, did he? Gracie is obviously Grace Burns. Yeah, it's just because Kitty Love was referring to having to clean the couch. No, because didn't Christy leave before Andrew turned up? So she wouldn't have been drinking, would she? Oh, we need to check, because then she could have come back. Ooh. Ah. How very dare it. Okay, let's have a look. What time are we meeting again? Scroll up. He already said. 7 p.m. Okay, right. Dead Ironclad Killers. Hey guys, we need to practice this week. Can we meet up this Tuesday? Strikers, no, can do. I have a track meet on Tuesday. I have a race coming up real soon. Okay, so Strikers sporty. Can't do Tuesday either. I agreed to help my dad at his store. Jester. That's... Which was Jester? Jester Andrew. That seems like most of us can't make it. Let's reschedule. How about Thursday? Striker. Thursday's fine with me. I'm good for Thursday. Same here. Cool. Okay then. So, the band are... Jack, Andrew, Brian, and Eric. Okay, cool. Let's have a look at private chat. So, Jester, which we believe is Andrew. Dude, you can't just bail. I'm really sorry, something came up. We can't practice without a drummer. Jester is the drummer. So Andrew is the owner of the bag. Sports bag. Okay. Do you know how important this gig is? So obviously let down there. I faxed you something. Oh my god. I faxed you something. Did you get it? Hey babe, what am I looking at? This just came in today. Keep this between us, please. I don't want anybody else to know about this. Is it true? Of course not. You think I'd be sharing this if it was true? I bet you $1,000,000 it was Christy. I was thinking the same. Can you talk to her? I swear I'm going to kill her next time I see her. Calm down. Don't make this worse than it is. Just talk to her. Only she can make this go away. So what is Christy doing? Oh my goodness. Gamer Boy, can you come over to my place this Saturday? I want to go over the bass arrangements for the new song. I'll come over after 5 if that's cool. I'll be at my dad's store till then. So this is Jack, we believe. Jack's a bass player. That explains a lot. That reminds me. Do you think your dad would be willing to sponsor us for our next gig? I can ask. Sweet. Let me know what he says. That could be why they argued, maybe. Because he didn't ask, or... I don't know. So, something has happened. Perhaps some kind of blackmail or some kind of nasty threat. And they believe Christy was responsible. So possibly when Christy came over thinking, you know, they were all going to have a fun night and she's been accused of something, maybe that's why she tantrumed. Okay, so I have Andrew as Jester, who's in the band and is the owner of the sports bag. Then I have Lisa as Kitty Lover, Brian as Vader in the band, Jack as Gamer Boy, also in the band, bass player, drum, bass. Striker is Eric, who's also in the band, and then finally Gracie, who's Grace. And it doesn't look like Christy is in any of this chat, does it? He's definitely not a fan. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Christy definitely doesn't seem to be in the gang as such, does she? I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I really am. Makes your brain work. Oh, what's this? Night of Rock application form. So, Dead Ironclad Killers, Brian. There's the address, email. Brian the one at hammermail.com. So you've got Brian, Eric, Andrew, Jack. So Jack's the only one who's still 17. List all instruments and equipment you're bringing. There's a 35 deposit. Return at the end of the event if the band adheres to all rules. Band signatures on the attached waivers. If a band member does not sign, they will not be permitted to join the others on stage. Music sheets of all songs your bands intend to play, along with all vocal lyrics. A CD or tape recording of your group with intended members playing together. Wow. That's thorough. Okay. So, Jack is the only one who's underage. What's that? Bullet! Well, a shell. 9mm Wilder. Okay. So, this is Brian's bedroom. So we've got a shell casing by body. 9mm Wilder. Okay. I'm still punting for Christy. I'm not gonna lie. Although Jack is potentially a bit of a dick. What's that? Oh, it's just the light hitting the edge of the bed. I love the decor in here. Amp, guitar case, keys, fax. Noble School student Brian Olsen. Any student found in the building while on suspension is subject to arrest and prosecution for trespassing. This suspension resulted from the following violations of the School District of Queen's Code of Student Conduct. Sexual harassment of another student. On May 26th, a student reported that Brian Olsen had sexually assaulted her. These are serious allegations, so the school contacted law enforcement and an investigation will be conducted. We ask that all parties involved keep this to themselves until the investigation is concluded. The parents of both parties have been notified. Notice to parent and guardian. A conference has been scheduled for the purpose of reinstatement and or recommendation of the student for further disciplinary action. May 30th. At 5 p.m, the student must return to school with a parent guardian listed on the computer network. If not convenient, the parent should call the school to reschedule the conference. Suspended until further notice. Wow. Suspended from school for sexual harassment of other student. I mean, there's nothing saying that sexual harassment is to a female, but given when this was made, it's more likely that they're going to assume it's a female. So, did Brian do it? He said he didn't. And that's why they both thought of Kirsty. But did he? I mean, why would Kirsty rock up if he sexually abused her? Do you know what I mean? Wow. That is heavy. So that was on May 28th. There was supposed to be a meeting at 5 p.m. on May 30th. So was he still suspended? Where are his parents? Oh, there was a lot of sugar left at the bottom of that there coffee. Right. Well, it's tricky. I mean, if this is a case that Kirsty was sexually harassed, because they've said, I think it's Kirsty that's reported this, and he said it's not true, but then, yeah. But this is what he shared with... Do you think Lisa is his guardian? Do you think it's Lisa who went with him? But they're not in a relationship. He's in a relationship with Grace. I don't know. I mean, this kind of thing, parents would be notified. So I wouldn't have thought the parents would have let her go. But then again, you know. By the way, I'm not starting my strict cut-off at 8 o'clock today because I really want to get as much of this done as possible today. So, yeah. That's why I'm going to take a quick pee break now. I'll be right back. Now, dear. Just a reminder, I'm back Tuesday. Monday's Recovery Monday. Because I'm not getting back until Sunday night. So, I need to catch up with my puppies and my sleep and my snuggles. Right. Brian has been suspended. This we know is true. He has been suspended on suspicion of something. Oh, excuse me. So, let's see. Did I put in that Brian had been suspended? I did, didn't I? Right, that's an awesome little biog I've given him. What's that? Bad owl. Guitar stand. Keys. Front door keys. So now she did say that he, mind you, I shouldn't be sexist, but pink, you'd think. But she did say that he had the keys and opened the doors, didn't he? So it makes sense that he had the keys. Okay, so is there anything else around the body? Doesn't appear to be that we're expecting any more bullet casings. Oh, what's this? What's it? Oh! Somebody had the spare keys and let themselves in. Maybe just absolutely dunked. Perhaps there was a silencer. It doesn't completely silence the bullet, but it does reduce some of it. Right, well. So now we know whoever had the spare keys let themselves in. Okay. Should we go check the other room? So if she got up to go to the toilet, well, I suppose if she finished and came out, she'd see it, wouldn't she? Okay, fair enough. Right. Let's see. Messenger. Group chat. Racket scientists. Hey guys, even though school is over, do you want to meet up and practice in the summer? Lord Killer. I'm fine with meeting up. My family and I are going to be out of town around the end of July. Anyone else? Apparently not. I wonder who Lord Killer is. Vader, as you know, a few of us are going to be graduating. Yeah, she obviously is Kizzy Lover. So, that just confirms she's Kitty Lover. Zane. Since Christy is graduating this year, we'll need a new captain. I think you'd be a good fit. What do you think? I was hoping you'd be up for the task. Let's talk about this tomorrow at school. I gotta go. Okay. Right. So Christy is captain of something. Here's Jester. Hey, have you heard from Christy? She hasn't been to school in a few days and she's not picking up. You haven't heard? Cassie told me that she was sexually assaulted by someone. What the fuck? Please tell me they caught this motherfucker. Easy there, cowboy. It's just a rumour. The school hasn't said anything yet. Hopefully it's nothing. So Jack did get peeved. Oh, hang on. No, Jester's Andrew. So Andrew was upset. Well, I think it was with me. Everybody would be upset, but yeah. So they must have been twins if they're both still at school. I don't know if you've heard, but word is going around that Christy was sexually assaulted by someone at school. She hasn't been to school in a few days. What? You better not be joking. What's the school going to do about it? They haven't issued any statement yet. Hopefully it's nothing. You know how she is. She's such a drama queen. And then Lillian. Guess who I saw trying to walk home with Christy today? You're definitely overreacting. Girl, I'm telling you, he's 100% into Christy. I bet you that's the only reason he joined the tennis club. There was a tennis racket in Andrew's bag. And that would be why he was so upset that Christy was saying she was sexually assaulted. Okay. And apparently Christy's got brothers. Sorry, I have a fly. Wow. Okay then. So that brings Andrew right back into it, doesn't it? Oh, okay, we certainly can. Okay. So let's finish off in this room. Oh, we have a calendar. So the regional matches, club photo days, all very... It's Grandpa's birthday on the 23rd, practice exams, finals on the 20th, tennis club, something preparation day on the 28th. Grandpa's birthday on the 23rd. Was it the 23rd that he was accused? No, it wasn't. It was the following week. Was it? Let's have a look. Just let me go back to his room. We still have one thing to find in here, but yeah. I mean, it does, just because it's Grandpa's birthday, it doesn't mean that they wouldn't have been in school or anything, does it? So, what's on the bed? Soup kitchen poster. Aww. Aww, her with a dog. Where are the fucking parents? Am I just being really dumb? I mean, my mum and dad let me pretty much run around and do what I wanted, but they were there. This place only has 2 bedrooms. Oh. Flenty's bar? Milk, chocolate, peanuts, caramel. Why is this? Okay, well, we picked it up, but it doesn't seem to be of any relevance. Unless there's something. Peanuts. Is he allergic to peanuts? No, he's been shot. What are you talking about, woman? It's just somebody had the injections, didn't they? So there's still something else to find in here. There's no key, which is what we expected. Why is it saying there's a clue here? I can't see. What am I supposed to be seeing here? Why is it? I'm a bit confused as to why it's... Maybe it's nothing. Oh, here we go. What we got here? Oh no, that's still the computer. Hairdryer. Oh, anything in the bin? Nothing in the bin. Pictures, change, more pictures. Elements of literature. Pencil sharpener. What is that? Camera. What am I missing in here? Seeing anything I'm missing, guys? Picture. Tennis club preparation day on the 28th. I don't think so. Oh, maybe I need to go do something else, come back with a fresh pair of eyes for this room, because the only other thing I found is the Fliente's bar, which isn't coming up as a clue. It's just something I can pick up, which means that she wasn't the one with the peanut allergy. So was Brian the one with the peanut allergy? I'm just randomly clicking now. Yeah, the only other thing that's flagging is the door, which I assume is to indicate that we can open and close it. But also... is there anything? Oh, I found a clue. Trophies. Oh, okay. Tennis, tennis, tennis. Or maybe the tennis... No, because it's got drumsticks in it, so the sports bag's not hers, is it? So this sports bag, I reckon, is Andrew's, because it's got his drumsticks in. And also would be big enough to carry alcohol. So... this is going to Mr. and Mrs. Carter. So that's Christie's bag then, isn't it? Okay, so first things first, we're looking for named ones. So we've got an Eric. Andrew. Jack. I think that has something in it. Brian. Grace. Yeah, so Lisa doesn't look like she took part in the drinking game. Unless hers is over there. Let's just check. That's Lisa's there. Okay, so everybody had one apart from Christy. You have an idea? Do tell, simp. Do you think Jack is Christy's brother? Let's have a quick look at the thingies again. So Christy is Miss Carter. Jack. Yeah. Got there about 6:45, finished his drink and left. Lisa, we know is Olsen. Andrew. I had in my head Eric found the body. It wasn't. Oh, it was because he called the cops 2 hours after the body was discovered. There's nothing there. There's no reference to Jack or Eric. So do you reckon they could be her brothers? Okay. Okay then, I think that makes sense. Let's have a look. So who died? Brian. Who was the second to last to arrive? Who is the owner of the blue sports bag? So I reckon that's Andrew. Because it's got the drumsticks in it. Who's the killer? We reckon Jack. Who was second to last to arrive? Okay, so that's the one we need to get, is who was second to last to arrive. So, I'm pretty sure Eric went through the order, didn't he? Because wasn't he the last? Andrew was last. But I'm sure he said Eric. I know I was the fourth to arrive. Brian, Grace and Jack were already there, and obviously Kirsty was there but left. I must have missed something because when Grace's attitude was off the entire time. Maybe Grace and Brian had had a fight. I have no idea. I was super glad when Lisa arrived. She was always livens the mood. So Lisa arrived. Yeah, so Lisa would have been the second to last, yeah? Second to last, Lisa Olsen. Yeah? Should we give it a try? Brian didn't try? Oh! Lisa would... Oh my goodness!
Loading scenario.
I could have sworn they said Brian died!
Good luck.
Oh, okay. Because it said he's dead in the interview, unless the police lied. Did the police lie? Let me go back in to F. I misspelt it. I think I misspelt it. I think it's Olsen, but I'm just going to remove them and see if it'll accept that. Yay! Well, yeah, but yay, we did it! Oh, Jack. Should have got an A. Oh, post-case material. Brenda's medical report. I'm writing to provide a medical update on Brenda Peterson, a patient who presented herself at our clinic earlier today. Miss Peterson's face exhibited severe bruising and significant damage, indicating a traumatic incident. Notably, this marks the second time she sought medical attention for similar injuries within the last month. During her previous visit, it was reported that Miss Peterson had fallen down the stairs, but the nature and extent of her injuries on both occasions raised concerns about the consistencies of these explanations. Upon examination, it became evident that Mrs. Peterson required immediate attention to manage the pain and discomfort resulting from her injuries. Consequently, we've prescribed a stronger dose of painkillers to provide more effective relief. Given the pattern observed in her medical history, it is imperative to consider alternate explanations for her injuries and to ensure that appropriate measures are taken to address any potential risk to her well-being. In light of these concerns, we strongly recommend a comprehensive assessment of Ms. Peterson's situation involving collaboration with relevant agencies such as social services and law enforcement. This approach aims to ensure her safety, address any potential underlying issues contributing to her injuries, and prevent further harm. Please feel free to contact our office if you have any additional questions. So that's the woman who was eventually given a protection for her against her other half because he was beating on her. Host case for the dinner party. Diary entry: today was an unexpected turn of events. I met Ronnie for the first time at the coffee shop where I work. His warm smile and the way his eyes lit up when he ordered his usual black coffee caught me off guard. We chatted briefly and I couldn't help but feel a spark. Number 2, Ronnie took me out for the first time tonight. We went to this cosy little bistro downtown. The conversation flowed effortlessly and I found myself getting lost in his stories. He has this magnetic charm that's hard to resist. It felt like the world disappeared and it was just the two of us. Ronnie and I went on another date. I was pleasantly surprised by how well it went. We went to this cute little Italian restaurant that he'd discovered and the food was amazing. As we talked, I found myself more and more drawn to him. His personality and humour made me feel at ease, and we were able to have such genuine conversations about our interests and life experiences. It's been a long time since I've felt such a strong connection with someone. I'm excited to see where this could lead, but I also know it's important to take things slow and enjoy the moments we share. For now, I'm just looking forward to getting to know Ronnie even more. Ronnie is married. I stumbled upon his wedding ring accidentally and my heart sank. How did I not see this coming? The guilt is eating at me, but at the same time I can't ignore the feelings that have developed. What have I got myself into? Ronnie confided in me today about the problem in his marriage. He shared the struggles and the growing distance between him and his spouse. I find myself torn between sympathy and guilt. I never intended to become entangled in someone else's marital issues. I'm left questioning the path I've chosen. Ronnie dropped a bombshell on me today. He's contemplating getting a divorce. My emotions are all over the place. Part of me is hopeful, but another part is filled with uncertainty. Can he really leave his marriage for me? Is this just wishful thinking? I need to tread carefully. I just found out I'm pregnant. Oh my goodness. Okay, and the last case. City in shock, promising teenager's life cut short in party shooting incident. What began as a bond forged in the hallways and classrooms has ended in heartbreak and sorrow. Authorities are still investigating the incident, but it has been reported that allegations against Mr. Olsen have been exaggerated. As the story continues to unfold, the question of misguided information and its implications is brought to the forefront. As we grapple with the harsh reality of the situation, it becomes paramount for us to reflect on the moral implications of sharing false information. In an age where information can spread like wildfire, we must recognise the profound impact that our words can have on the lives of others. This heartbreaking incident serves as a sombre reminder that the choices we make, the words we utter, and the information we share can carry profound consequences. It is our collective responsibility to exercise caution, empathy, and integrity in our interactions, understanding that the power of our words can either build bridges or lead to irreparable damage. In the face of this tragedy, let us take a moment to mourn the loss of a young man, and may this be a reminder to reflect on the importance of honesty, compassion, and the profound impact our actions can have on the lives of those around us. May we strive for a world where trust is upheld and where the weight of truth prevails over darkness that falsehood can cast upon us all. She lied. Gosh. Yeah, number 1. Number 3 is underage, so he might get some leniency, and also he'd been told a lie, although he reacted poorly. Number 2, no. So I think number 1. "13 out of 13, guys! High fives! We did it!" Okay, so that neatly wraps everything up. So next time, I think we'll probably go with, well, we'll have to go with Bloodbath, won't we? But not today! Not today. We do not start a new one today. We will save ourselves. That's right, yes. Number 1 was Abusive Hubby. Number 2 was the Dinner Party of Death. And number 3 was the shooting after somebody lied about being sexually harassed in retaliation. It is good, isn't it? Now I'm starting to get in the swing of it. And it's easy with you guys interacting as well, I have to say, because you see things that I don't always see or don't always pick up on, so that's really cool. So yes, it's definitely a together thing, isn't it? I really enjoy it. Okay, my darlings, well, I think at that stage we're going to wrap things up, not just for today, but for this week. Oh my god, I'm going to go off and have adventures, people! Nom nom nom. So, let me just come out because the music's playing. I love it. It leaves me in silence for bloody ages while I'm trying to hunt stuff out. And then the second I want to talk to you guys, it's blasting background at me. Let's have a look. Let's see who we can go and raid today. Any of our chaps on before? Oh, Rolly's arm. Let's see. I don't remember the last time I went and visited. Okay, let's go over and see English Simmer. We haven't been there in donkeys. Oh no, I tell you what, let's go see Gigi Ginger. I didn't see them there. Yeah, let's go see Gigi Ginger. Because I struggle to say it. Let's do this thing. I do that thing. I know we've seen her reasonably recently, but it's nice to share the love with people that are kind of around the similar size and funness of us. Right. So, I'm going to send you on your way, darlings. I will keep you updated on Discord as to my adventures while Greg stays home and dog sits, bless his cons. But, in the meantime, do have the most wonderful of mornings, afternoons and evenings. Whatever it is you're going to do until we meet again, please have all the funs. Please have all the frolics. And please, 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 do go balls deep. Mwah! I love you all so much! Hee